What's good, Lakers Corner family? Today's Sunday, December 29th, and we had to come on here to make an emergency video because we had a trade. Breaking news, man. The Lakers sent D'Angelo Russell, Maxwell Lewis, and 3 second-round picks to the Brooklyn Nets for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. So in this video, I want to get into this trade and talk about what this means for us. If you're a Lakers fan and want to stay up to date with all Lakers news, make sure to subscribe to join the family. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. So look, Shake Milton was more of just an add-on to this trade just to make it work. Dorian Finney-Smith is really the main character here, so we will get into him and talk about what he brings to this team. But I do think that Shake Milton can definitely help and bring something to the table here. I mean, currently right now, Shake is averaging 7 points per game, but where I really think he'll have his biggest impact and biggest value on this team will be his three-point shooting. I mean, throughout his career, he's been a great above 35% three-point shooter. This last season, he shot 39% from the three-point line. And we all know that the best players to put around LeBron James are what? Shooters, especially those spot up / catch and shoot shooters. And that's exactly what Shake Milton will bring to us, man. I mean, Shake Milton is shooting 43% from the three-point line on catch and shoot threes. Just imagine right now, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, high pick and roll. LeBron James come downhill, help side has to come, and you have a Shake Milton, somebody that's shooting 43% on catch and shoot threes, just sitting in that corner. And if that 43% on those catch and shoot threes was not enough for you, if you want a better stat, check this out right here, man. So shout out Second Spectrum, but Shake Milton is shooting 48% on shots where he has the ball in his hands for less than 3 seconds. You know what that tells me? That tells me that he's just an extremely effective player. He doesn't need the ball in his hands for more than 3 seconds. He doesn't need the ball in his hands for an entire possession to be able to contribute, to be able to do something. You love to see role players that are able to contribute, are able to have an impact on the game without having to stop the ball, right? I mean, look at players like Julius Randle. Those guys are ball stoppers because they need the ball in their hands to be able to affect the game. And with Shake, we just don't have that, man. And let's say Shake doesn't bring any of this, y'all. Let's be real. We got rid of Maxwell Lewis for Shake Milton, and we already won, man. But as far as Dorian Finney-Smith, let's get into him because right now he's currently averaging 10 points per game, 5 rebounds on 45% from the field, and a career high 43% from the three-point line. And I love to see the career high from the three-point line because I think stretching the floor is necessary in today's game. But what we'll really see the impact of Dorian Finney-Smith will be on that defensive end, man. I mean, he's a 3-and-D wing. He's the only player in the league right now that has defended guards, forwards, and centers for at least 15 half-court matchups. Again, shout out Second Spectrum for that great stat, man. Make sure y'all go check them out. And that stat, all that it tells me, y'all, and all that it proves is that how much of a versatile defender that Dorian Finney-Smith really is. He can legitimately guard 1 through 5. And in today's league, you have to have those players on your team if you want to see success. And it's also very important that the type of players that you have on the team match the type of philosophy your coach wants to coach with, right? For example, I look at the 2020 Lakers when we had a whole bunch of defensive-minded players and we had a defensive-minded coach in Frank Vogel. Hey, we went on, won the championship. Next year, they got away from the defensive-minded players but kept a defensive-minded coach in Frank, and the Lakers did absolutely terrible. Well, JJ Redick, his philosophy is versatile and positionless players. Dorian Finney-Smith, welcome to the Lakers, man, and welcome to your new head coach in JJ Redick because that's exactly what you are. But just to look at this from an overall point of view, I do think that the Lakers did give up a bit much, giving up the players and the 3 second-round picks. I would have just preferred just a straight up, Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton for Maxwell Lewis and D'Lo straight up, but that didn't end up working out. But financially, this was a great move for the Lakers because it creates salary. They create more flexibility with the luxury tax. It saves the Lakers a total of $15 million, and it puts them $3.5 million below the second apron. So you gotta love it financially, man. But as far as who we got rid of, getting rid of D'Lo, getting rid of Maxwell Lewis is, young guy, wasn't really making much of a difference here. He can go ahead and go. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about with letting go of D'Angelo Russell is, I've said this many times before. LeBron James and D'Angelo Russell were the only two true playmakers on this Lakers team. And now with D'Angelo Russell gone, that means that the only true playmaker on this team is LeBron James. And when I say playmaker, I mean setting others up, right? I mean, think of D'Angelo Russell. You guys been watching D'Lo throughout his, Lakers career. He always gets players who maybe wouldn't go score on their own easy buckets because that's what he does. He play makes. He easy lobs to Hayes, easy lobs to Koloko, getting AD easy looks. And those easy looks get players going. And the thing about having a playmaking player is important. When you have LeBron James at 40 years old, you can't ask him to play make and take on that load for an 82-game season and do it in playoffs. Yeah, come playoffs, you want LeBron to be playmaking, but you need somebody to be able to handle that torch throughout the 82-game season, and that was D'Angelo Russell for us. And I know a lot of people are going to say, John, but we still have Austin Reeves. We still have Austin Reeves. And just yesterday, against the Kings, Austin Reeves has 16 assists. Let me tell y'all this, man. Austin Reeves is not a playmaking type player. Austin Reeves is a bucket getter. He is a go get it and score. And I similarly think to Devin Booker. Devin Booker last year, right? Remember the whole point guard D-Book experience? He was good, and he excelled in the point guard D-Book experience, but where Devin Booker is at his best is when he's at that two position and when he is looking to score. Not when he's looking to get the ball and set up for others and play make. No, when he just has the ball and is looking to get downhill. That is the same thing about Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is at his best when he gets the ball and he's looking to score. When he gets the ball in his spot, not when he has to bring the ball up court, initiate the offense, try to get an easy look for the big, and if not, see if there's shooters on the wing. Like, that's not what he is best at. He can do that, which as we can see last night, he put up 16 assists against the Kings, but that's not what he's best at. And I just think that the Lakers are really betting it on him to be this great playmaking player for this all to work out. But overall, guys, to give my overall thoughts on this, I do think that giving up the players and the 3 second-round picks is a bit much, but it does save us money, and it does make the roster better. So let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below, man. Let me know if you guys like it, if you guys don't like it, what grade y'all give it, and who really won here, man. I would love to say we really won because we got rid of Maxwell Lewis and D'Lo, but y'all let me know, man. Lakers Nation, I love y'all, and I'm gone.